Yeah, guys, in this video I'm dealing with a serious issue, which is to open the trade. Okay, so to make sure that you don't make mistakes in this one, you must make notes, okay, or you can just take screenshot or anything, because this is very serious, especially now you are starting to build your robot, right? So what you will need is the function to open the trade. So as you can see, this is my robot. At the top I've included this line. I'm sure you have never seen it. You just put this exactly as it is, include trade, and then you put the slash, and then you put this exactly as it is, the first thing that you must do. And the reason for this, I'll tell you what this does. This is the function that helps us to open the trade. In fact, this is the class. This is another robot which comes with the MT5, MQL5, if you have installed the correct MQL5. If you can check on your left on these folders, and then go to the include file, you can see this is the include file. If you can expand it, you will see that there is trade, a folder called trade here. This is the folder, and then if you press this folder, when you scroll, you realize there's something called trade.mqh. Don't mess with these files, especially if you are going to need them in the future. If you double click, you'll see lots of codes inside, and then the most important thing that you will see is this C trade. Okay, so we are using this class to open the trade. In fact, it simplifies things for us so that we can be able to open the trade. That's why if you can check here, we have included, you just type exactly as it is, include, don't forget the slash, this hashtag, whatever, write exactly as it is. That's how programming works. Okay, and then this helps us to get the shortcut of opening the trade. So after that, we are declaring the class, which is the C trade, and then giving it a name. This one you can change it. You can just use open if you want, but then remember that always you must call that open as you have named it. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm correct or wrong. At the end of the day, I'm a what do we call, I'm a Java programmer, so this is not exactly how things work. Okay, so but let's leave it as a trade, because a lot of people are using it as the trade. Okay, let's leave it the way it is, so that we don't cause other errors. That's why I'm saying you must be careful here. Okay, so if you have checked my videos, in most cases I actually put my programs here, but this time, because I'm opening trades, I have to use every click, which means the program will run here. So let me explain this. What happens is that whatever that you put here will be executed immediately when the robot is activated on the chart. What you put here will be executed when the robot is being turned off from the chart. What happens here, what you put here, will be executed on every click. So it's even named on tick. So if you won't need these ones, you can delete them. Okay, and then be left with this one only, which is on tick. There's no problem, you won't get errors for that. You can see here, no errors, no warnings. So what happens, what you need to do here, you just have to check the codes as they are. So this is a ask. Remember, the ask is the position whenever when you open a buy, your trade will be placed on the ask, on the current ask. The bid is used for selling. When you sell, your positions will be placed on that current bid. Okay, so we need these two things when we want to open the trade, and the reason is this function will ask us to put these things, okay, in the method. So I have placed my variable here, which is 1. The reason why I've put number is equals to 1 is because I want to use this to open the trade. Okay, so now what you need to do here, it's simple as exactly the code. Don't make any errors, because this will frustrate you at the end of the day. So you are going to put the trade here, and then just say trade dot buy. Let me do this again here so that I can explain everything. You can see trade, I'm calling that that object that I've created there at the top, which is trade. Okay, so I've set trade dot. You can see you can choose a lot of things, buy, limit, stop, but since we are opening a buy, let's just type buy. Okay, so you can see if you press enter, it will give you this. So in this, it will actually guide you what to do. For example, if you start typing, okay, let me not close. If you can start typing, okay, it's not coming as I wanted to, so let me start again, or let me use the sell one here. Okay, so if you read here, you can see there's a lot volume. You know what is volume? Volume is the lot size. When you go, it will say symbol, the symbol that you are going to open the trade on, and then it will say price that you want to open the trade on. That's why I'm saying obvious on this price. If you are buying, you are going to open on the ask. If you are selling, you are going to use the bid. That's why I'm saying you always need those bids and ask things. You must have the at the top. So here is a stop loss. You can see SL. Here is the take profit, and you can see they have separated all these things with commas. So what you do after, let me say I've placed enter here. First thing is a volume 0 point. You can see as I'm typing, it's also showing me what it needs. It says it needs a volume, which is a type of double. Don't mind that one. So this obvious will be your lot size. Let's say my lot size is 0 0.1, and then I need a comma. Immediately after pressing the comma to say it needs a symbol. In symbol, it even says you can. It gives you a example to say you can use null. Okay, I've used null, comma again. After comma, it will say price. This is where you are saying where do you want to open the trades, the price level where you will be opening this trade. So the simple thing is to use the ask, which is there at the top. Okay, so you can just put the ask here. Okay, as it's my variable there above, and then again you come again and say com, and then it will say stop loss. Where do you want to put the stop loss? The price, where do you want to put the stop loss? As you know, as a forex trader, that the stop loss, if your position it's, remember I'm selling over, so I'll be using a bit here. Sorry, I've made a mistake. So but I'll leave this as okay. Actually, let me change it because it will sound like I'm very too much amateur. Okay, so when it says stop loss, you know it's the price. So what is your stop loss? If you are selling, obvious your stop loss will have to be the price where you have opened your sell. You are going to add this price, okay, because your stop loss must be above your positions. So you are going to add this price at the end of the day, which means you are going to use the bid, and then you're going to minus with your stop loss, which is the points, whether 50 or something. Okay, so as you move forward, this thing will be assisting you in doing that. And then as you can see here, the symbol, I didn't use null, I've used this symbol, but it's okay to use null here, don't get confused. Then a price, I've used ask. Okay, so now stop loss, since it's a buying position, obviously you must minus it. The stop loss will be below. So I'm saying from the price that I've opened on, which is ask, minus 50 points, that is my stop loss, and then I multiply that by points. This helps you to actually use, sometimes you can, JPY pairs are not as USD pairs because of the points. JPY have three after com, and then the others have 5. So using this to multiply by points helps you to be consistent, even if you are going to open a JPY position, okay, or any instrument with different point after the comma, okay, the way of counting pips. So obvious, this is the take profit. You just do the opposite of this, and then of course your take profit may have to be higher than stop loss, all those things. Okay, so this is how things work. You start with stop loss, and then you can sort this out somewhere and then come and put them here, but this is how you do it. Just copy this as it is, and then let's compile and see if our robot will work. Okay, don't forget this is the most important thing. Okay, so I'll go to the charts. Remember, when I drop it here, it won't work, my internet is off. So the best way to check if my robot is working, I'll come here to view and then say strategy tester, okay, to check if the robot is working. And then here I'll select my robot, which is this one. And then remember here that I've said if number is equals to 1, okay, if you can see if number is equals to 1, then open the buy trade with this lot size 10 where the prices I've explained. This is a comment that you want to say every time when the position is open, so you can just leave it like this. So now since I'm here, I'm going to do the strategy tester to check. Okay, so this is just a stupid position, so of course you won't do this. Okay, and the reason why you won't do this, you can see obvious one, my number will always be equals to 1, so it will open many trades. You can see there are many trades, but they are hitting a stop loss and take profit. You can see here many trades because every time my variable will be 1, which is obvious. Okay, so I will be opening the trades until I blow the account is blowing. But then I'm trying to show you how to open a trade. So here you will put a condition. For example, I can just come and then if I want to open one trade, I can just come and say this one and then assign 2 now here, just to make sure that it will open one trade. Now let's try again if it will work. Okay, so it just continues there. So let's just press another time frame or something. Okay, so this is how actually you can see now. I'm sure we have opened one trade only. If I can check well, okay, I'll go to the history. I've opened only one trade, and that is because the robot understands that if the number is equals to 1, then open this trade. But then after opening the trade, I've changed this variable to 2. So now when it comes back, one is no longer number is no longer equals to 1, it's equals to 2 now, so this is false. Okay, so this is how you do it. The other things like these ones are just some tricky things which you will have to learn. I will be teaching you a lot of them and how to control how to open one trade. There are just a lot of tricks that you are going to learn, but at the end of the day, in this video I'm showing you how to open a trade in a simple way with the robot, and I'm sure you have been waiting for this for a very long time. So you need ask and bid, and then you need a variable, a condition which you are going to use to open the trade, which is the condition in the market. You'll be using candlestick, you'll be using your strategy. Okay, so guys, thank you for those ones of you who have subscribed on this channel. You can see now we're starting to do serious things because I see that we are up there. I'm getting subscribers, I'm getting the engagement. So if you keep on subscribing and sharing these videos with others, I'll be revealing more things in a very simple way. I'll be revealing more things, and then you are giving me the energy to make more videos, because there's no use for me to just make videos for nothing. So the best thing that we can do, guys, let's share these things. You know the robots are expensive out there, but if you can learn to build yours from the scratch, even when you are not a mathematician, you are not a scientist and stuff, this thing will work for us all. You will save your money, and you will be able to make lots of robots to test your strategies as quick as possible. So share these videos with others so that I get more subscribers, and then I can be revealing more information which will help you. Okay guys, thank you. If you have never subscribe, give me a like, guys, so that I can have energy to continue with this, because if I don't get energy, then I may stop in the middle and it will be bad for all of us. Okay, so the best thing, guys, subscribe, share with others, tell other people about this channel so that we can stop buying a lot of fake robots. And if you know how to make your own robots, you can test as many strategies as possible and as quick, and then you can just make your own things. You can see my videos are very much simple, long, because I want to make sure that you understand everything. Like, I understand that you didn't do maths at school, maybe you don't know how to solve x, just like myself. You have actually you are teaching yourself these things, so, and then they are very essential to you because they will help you. It's a personal use. You are not trying to learn a robot to create for others, to sell robots bunch of but you are doing this for yourself. So give me a like, share with others so that this channel can grow. And then yeah, thank you guys.